The Corruption Perception Index released by Transparency International indicates that Nigeria has a long way to go in the fight against corruption. Nigeria further slipped down in the global corruption ranking for the year 2019, scoring 26 out of 100 points and falling back by 1 point compared to 2018. Nigeria now ranks 146 out of 180 countries, which is 2 places down compared to 2018. The Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center believes the anti-corruption war and crusade championed by President Muhammadu Buhari has not yielded the needed results, saying that despite the reforms, the image of Nigerian corruption remains dented.
Poor understanding of definition of corruption and how to tackle it. We think the authority lack consistency and understanding on what corruption actually is. Corruption strives with incompetency and lack of technical understanding in the sector areas. Take the example of the disastrous privatization of energy sector or both defense contract. In an environment where senior officials are nominated, promoted, advanced based on ethnic, religious, and nepotic criteria, technical understanding of governance, including the fight against corruption, is scarce commodity.
Selective rule of law, a backlash against the media and civil society, inability of government to implement recommendations on anti-corruption are among 7 reasons given by CISLAC, which poses as damages to Nigeria's anti-corruption efforts.
Corruption remains the biggest governance challenge in Nigeria, with far-reaching costs on democracy and public support and confidence in democratization in Nigeria. While government anti-corruption efforts in asset recovery are yielding results, the fundamental necessary to ensure rule of law and freedom of expression of activists have not received enough attention.
The Proceeds of Crimes Act, which is being negotiated, has been under negotiation for over 10 years and has not been signed by the presidency. CISLAC believes this may be due to resistance of anti-graft agencies. As it stands, Nigeria has no legal and policy framework which would enable accountable confiscated asset management. On the corruption rating, the United States of America, United Kingdom and France also slide back, while Senegal, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire and Niger moved up.
A lot of governors that have been made ministers today, are they not state governors? Which money do they steal? They stole from the state. Most of the recovery, when you look at the London recovery, a lot of things are from the state. Look at the Buhari case, they have to get the money, Alamisia, they are state governments.
The civil society group appealed to those in power not to criticize the results of the Corruption Perception Index, but to reflect on tangible ways to introduce real reforms. Roots TV, Nigeria.